China's facial recognition by Three Musketeers. So, what is a facial recognition system? It is a technology capable of identifying or verifying a person from a digital image or a video frame from a video source. Algorithm idea. There are multiple methods in which facial recognition systems work, but in general, they work by comparing selected facial features from given image with faces within a database. The main ethical problem of the algorithm is privacy violations. Face recognition can be used not just to identify an individual, but also to unearth other personal data associated with an individual, such as photos, blog posts, social networking profiles, internet behavior, travel patterns, etc., all through facial features alone. Concerns have been raised over who would have access to all the knowledge of one's whereabouts and people with them at any given time.
So, who are the stakeholders? The stakeholders are, of course, the Chinese government. The Chinese government are condemned by several governments and newspaper agencies. For example, an article in New York Times writes authorities use a vast secret system of advanced facial recognition technology to track and control the Uyghurs, a largely Muslim minority in China. It is the first known example of a government intentionally using artificial intelligence for racial profiling. A potential bias in this algorithm is that it has some error in recognizing faces. It is still contested as to whether or not facial recognition technology works less accurately on people of color. One study by the MIT Media Lab and Microsoft Research found that the error rate for gender recognition for women of color within free commercial facial recognition systems ranged from 24% to 36%, whereas for lighter skinned men, it was between 0 and 2%. Overall accuracy rates for identifying men were higher than for women, and none of the systems accommodated a non-binary understanding of gender. It is considered an imperfect biometric.
The ethical impacts include recorded data being hacked. China has faced many cases of private data leaks. In one recent case, a local media organization found 5,000 images of faces being sold for less than $2 online. A group of Chinese tech companies led by AI giant SenseTime recently announced a new working group last month with the goal of creating industry standards for facial recognition. Another ethical impact include crimes and monitoring. Law enforcement officers in some areas have access to video surveillance and facial recognition technology that can help them pick out a suspect in a crowd, even if they attempt to disguise them. There are also cases of mistaken identity due to facial recognition. It also opens the door to secret government surveillance of innocent or mostly innocent people. The references for the presentations are given below. The end.